What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here, at the Panda Research Institute, and today we are researching NOKA Superfood Blend. It comes in a variety of flavors, and they're all maybe a little bit shocking because they're all kind of tempting, and then they all have something in them that's not really tempting to me, but I wanted to check it out. So this one's called the Blueberry Beets. Love blueberries, I hate beets. It's got berry, banana, apple, lemon with brown rice, protein, and flaxseed. Superfood blend and no sugar, so it's got protein and flax. And here is the nutritional information: 110 calories per pouch. That's what I'm going to call them, at least. And they're vegan, gluten-free. So I thought we'd open it up and see what they look like. You can kind of tear this whole thing off to make it like a serving box, like a Coke box. And here is the NOKA food pouch. Now, I will say they're not that big. They're like half the size of a Capri Sun, if you remember that from your childhood, but they're the same kind of pouch, but except like a twist top. They kind of remind me of those like applesauce, portable meals that you give to kids. Sides, I guess, would be the more correct thing. Blueberry and beet. Like I said, they have some other ones like mango and other things, and I do want to try those, but since I love blueberries and dark berries pretty reliably, thought I'd give this one a try. Now, the other thing is, and these aren't refrigerated, it says no refrigeration necessary, which is pretty cool, because if you want a quick little pick-me-up, something like that, throw it in your backpack, in your book bag, put it in your car, take it with you. It's kind of an easy way to get a little bit of rejuvenation. So, first of all, I'm just going to twist this off here, and that breaks the seal. You've seen these. Like I said, lots of things use them. And then we have a little nozzle, basically, to suck this bad boy out. And then the nice thing is, because it's a pouch, it's kind of like a toothpaste tube. You can kind of make sure that you get everything out of it. But since we want to see what it looks like, I'm going to squeeze some of it out here, and it's pretty gloopy. I wouldn't say that that's actually all that appetizing when you look at it. Well, I could actually use this as a practical joke. So that's what it looks like. It's kind of dark purple or brown. And like I said, kind of gloopy, kind of applesaucy. Applesauce doesn't look particularly attractive either, but it is delicious. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to just try drinking it right out of the pouch here and see what it tastes like. Definitely thick. Kind of feels like it definitely kind of has like an applesauce consistency, but maybe slightly drier. Like there's more stuff in it, right? The applesauce is very liquidy because it's just apples, but you can kind of taste like fruit skins. So like those blueberry skins, I'm assuming, things like that. The lemon and brown rice proteins, I'm sure that kind of dries it up a little bit. It's not dry, but it's just a little drier. It's not quite as watery or runny as applesauce, but wow, it does taste good. Maybe it has a little bit of tartness from the beets. It's actually really hard to detect. I don't like beets particularly, but this is really sweet and really good. Like I said, just a little bit dry. Like I would probably have a glass of water with this. It's pretty refreshing, and I love the idea that it's shelf stable so that it doesn't have to be cool. Now, I think if it were cool, that would actually be a good way to consume it as well, but it certainly doesn't have to be. Now, I will say it's not the biggest thing in the world. Just over 4 ounces. Means it's kind of a little quick pick-me-up or a little shot of food as opposed to kind of a meal replacement. Just kind of a snack more than anything. But if you had a box of these to hand out to kids, to hand out to adults, to kind of tide you over while walking Disney World or on a trip or something like that, these would be perfect. So, because otherwise you're going to probably need, 4 of these to kind of feel like a meal. But 4 of them would be 440 calories, so I guess that would count. But I think the price point just gets a little too expensive at that level. Now, I will say I'm pretty impressed with this, so I will probably buy some other flavors, try those out too, see what I really like. But pretty cool little thing, and kind of fits a nice little sweet spot that I think the big meal replacement drinks and protein shakes. The things like the Nutrigenics and the Soylents and all of that are kind of just like almost full meal replacements, and this kind of fills a nice little sweet spot, a little gap between snack and meal, so you don't have to kind of skew one way or the other. So I'll put a link to them in the description. I picked these up on Amazon. Peter from Panda out.